@NCERT video book welcomes you. Today we are going to start Chapter 12, Taking Charge of Waste. Let's start Chapter 12, Taking Charge of Waste. National Cleanliness Day. Swachh Bharat Mission, National Cleanliness Day, 30th January. Discuss. What are the children and the teacher doing in the picture? Why are they cleaning the park? Have you ever seen piles of waste lying around your home or school? Have you ever thought about how this waste is created? Activity 1. Recall different activities that you and your elders do during the day. How do these activities create waste? Finally, what do we do with the waste? Share your findings with your classmates. Note to the teacher. Remind children of some examples of common waste producing activities. Example: packaged products, takeaway food, plastic and decorations. How is waste created? In our everyday activities, we create a lot of waste. We dispose of old clothes, tins, bottles, paper, peels of vegetables and fruits, plastic wrappers, pencil shavings, old batteries, and so many other things. We try to throw the waste away, but sometimes we see that it ends up in garbage piles. These are the piles of waste that you see around your home, school, or in the neighborhood. How do you feel about it? Do you think we can do something about it? Managing waste. We need to learn to manage waste. Managing waste is in our own hands. Each one of us has to learn to manage waste. We can learn from people and places that are managing their waste well. Let us see what they do and how they do it. Ways to manage waste. Very often you will find trash on the roadside, near houses and yards. Cows and other animals can die by eating plastic mixed with food. Some people burn plastic which releases harmful gases. People start falling ill because of all the garbage around them. Puddles and wastewater can be seen floating through the roads. This leads to an increase in mosquitoes. This can cause diseases through their bites. The wastewater may carry germs that cause other diseases. But in some places, people have worked very hard to clean their houses and surroundings. We will learn how they do this in the following sections. Activity 2. Observe your surroundings. Discuss. How clean are the surroundings in your school? Do you find waste laying in or outside your classrooms or on the school grounds? Draw. Draw or paste a picture of a locality. Identify the places where there is garbage or wastewater or smoke by circling them in red. Try to find out how the waste gets there. If you belong to a place that manages its waste well, ask the elders how it is done. Share your findings in the class. Now let us talk about those people who manage waste well. Reduce. Many people avoid food and drinks packed in wrappers or plastic bottles and use cloth bags in place of plastic bags to reduce waste. Have you ever tried doing this? Reduce the amount of waste you create is the first rule they follow. Activity 3. How can you help in reducing waste? Be a part of the cleanliness drive by sharing your old toys and books with those who need them but cannot afford to buy them. In what other ways can you help? The more things we buy, the more things we throw away, and the more waste gets created. We should try to buy things that we need and use them until they are not usable anymore. We can try to create as little waste as possible. Reuse. The second thing many people do is that they reuse things instead of throwing them away. Our grandparents did not throw away old clothes. They made quilts from old saris and bags from old clothes. Sometimes they also give old clothes to those who are in need of clothes. The use of newspapers or old cloth for gift wrapping is an eco-friendly practice that reduces waste and conserves resources. By creatively utilizing these items, we not only reduce our waste but also add a personalized touch to our gifts. Activity 4. How can you reuse things to reduce waste? You can reuse paper that has been used on one side for rough work. Instead of buying water bottle, reuse a bottle made of a safe material like steel or copper by refilling it. You can make toys or decorative things using old newspapers, old calendars, bottles, boxes, etc. Here is one such idea. All you need is some newspaper, no scissors, no glue, just paper. Steps to make a paper bag. Note to the teacher. You can make a number of things using newspapers and other waste material. Refer to this website for ideas. Activity 5. Create an item using waste material that you can give as a gift to someone. Show your gratitude. You can give this to the person who helps to keep the locality or home clean. Tell them that you have made this so that you can reduce waste and their workload. Do not forget to say a big thank you to them. A place of pride. Many of the villages and cities mentioned below had garbage littered all around them. But now they are perhaps the cleanest areas in the country. How did the people of these places change their surroundings? Today, let's take a tour of a village called Siluk in Arunachal Pradesh. As we enter the village, we notice clean roads. There is no trash laying on the roadsides or in corners or open spaces. The streets, lined with trees, feel as if we are walking in a garden. This village has received an award for managing its waste in the best possible way. It is called a zero waste village. Like Siluk, there are many more villages in our country that are a model for waste management practices. Chota Narena was one of the first villages to become waste free. Several other towns and cities, such as Indore and Mysuru, stand out for being clean cities. Find out. Ask your elders if there is any village, town, or city that they know about which is known for its cleanliness. You can share the information you learn from your elders in your class. Find out from your parents or teachers about the Swachh Bharat mission. Separate different types of waste. If you look around, you will notice dustbins of two colors. These could be placed in your school, local market, park or at a bus stand, railway platform or at a mela. Why are these two kinds of dustbins used? Let us read on to learn what we put in these dustbins. Blue dustbin, green dustbin. The green dustbin is used for things like dried leaves or branches, fruit peels, vegetable waste, or eggshells. These materials rot easily and mix with the soil. Waste in the green dustbin can be added to soil where it gets converted into compost food for plants and for tiny animals that live in the soil. The blue dustbin is used for things made of metal, glass, plastic, and paper. New objects can be made from materials like metal, glass, plastic, or paper that have been thrown away. This is called recycling. Some villages have bins for each of these materials separately so that it is easier to send them to different places for recycling. Villages and towns that separate and recycle their waste are able to keep their surroundings clean. They manage waste effectively. Activity 6. Separate your waste. Two dustbins are drawn below. Write the names of the waste material which will go into each of them. Plastic bottles, leaves, onion peels, light bulbs, rotten fruit, paper, eggshells, used plastic milk packets, clothes. Plastic bottles, blue dustbin, leaves, green dustbin, onion peels, green dustbin, light bulbs, blue dustbin, similarly, rotten fruits, green dustbin, paper, blue dustbin, eggshells, green dustbin, used plastic packets, blue dustbin, cloth, blue dustbin. Note, paper may be kept in green dustbin too. Each one of us can help to clean our home, neighborhood, school, city and country clean. Note to the teacher. You can use this activity to additionally explain that sharp or potentially harmful things like broken glass, needles, etc. should be wrapped in cloth and paper so that sanitation workers are not harmed while handling them. Right. List the things that you can do to keep your home and classroom clean. For example, I can keep my room tidy. Make a list of tools you have seen being used in your school or neighborhood for cleaning. Have you ever observed the tools that are used in your home for cleaning? Make a list of these tools. Draw. Draw pictures of these tools in the box given below. Keeping our surroundings clean. When you celebrate National Cleanliness Day, that is on 30th January, take a pledge to always keep yourself and your surroundings clean. Remember not to create too much waste. Manage your waste and dispose of waste properly to build a clean and greener world. Our aim needs to be want not, waste not. Let us reflect. A. Discuss. 1. How is waste created? 2. How can we manage waste? B. Write. 1. To avoid use of plastic bags and bottles, look at your home and school closely. List all the items of plastic material and write how these could be replaced by other safe materials. 2. Name 3 things in your school and home that you would put in the green dustbin and 3 things that you would put in the blue dustbin. C. Draw in your notebook. 1. Make a poster to show a village or town that is managing its waste well. Give your poster a suitable title. D. Enact in pairs. You can be a clean town and your partner a dirty town. Engage in a short conversation talking about how you feel about being the way you are. E. Think, reflect and share. 1. Imagine you are having a birthday party at your home. What are some of the ways in which you can try to have a zero waste birthday party? For this, first think about what kind of waste may be created in the birthday party and how you can avoid or reduce it. 2. Have you seen waste in nature? What do you think happens to the waste of animals, dried leaves, and so on in a forest? For more videos, you can subscribe at the rate NCERT video book. Thank you.